There still
No.
needs to be the actual seed.
Yeah, you're not missing that. We can procure that without the need for a partner or a marriage, right?
Yeah, the
Two
process.
women in a relationship can have children. Yes.
I don't think it's productive to think that they aren't. They're a part of society. Right now, they control society, and we're making a good headway here. But I think we should just turn our backs and just think that men don't.
What do you mean by good headway?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean we're making good headway?
Well, I mean, we have a setback, but women coming out into the job force now are definitely making more money than we did. And I know this is a patriarchal society. I am a feminist. I do believe in equal rights, but I don't think it's productive to say that we don't need men. I mean, do you guys are any of you people raising boys?
I'm not really sure how that's pertinent to this conversation here.
Because they're going to grow up to be a man, and of course we need them. I need my son in this life.
But hold on,
Oh
hold on. What I'm looking for is for you to articulate in what ways we need men.
So Tank, what's your age?
I'm
42.
In a good way.
Okay, W. What do you have to say about the background?
Well, I've been listening to you for quite a bit, and I'm kind of new to this app. It's pretty interesting, but it's really cool. You can be so social on it, and have a lot of conversations, which I think women really like to have conversations. They're a little bit more emotional creatures, and that's amazing. But do you guys like electricity?
Oh, sweetie, are you really going to do this? Do you really think that women don't work as electricians? Also, what did we do before electricity?
So
what did we do before electricity, Tank?
Well, I don't think you could really survive without it at this point, where you are in society. But no, it's just a general question.
Hold on, Tank.
I like electricity. Do you like electricity?
So hold on, Tank. Do you hear my voice talking?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I can hear.
So when I'm talking, when Deb's talking, when Kaylee's talking, when Trisha's talking, you shh. Okay.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Humans existed long before electricity did. Survived and thrived long before electricity did. We'll get along just fine without electricity because we know that fire exists.
Right, I got you. But you're using TikTok.
I wouldn't have to work anymore,
and it uses a lot of electricity.
And that would be nice.
So I was just curious if you liked electricity.
Well, I'm just saying, without electricity, I wouldn't have to work anymore. Since I work remotely, it would be pretty nice, actually. I wouldn't have to do.
You work remotely. You work remotely, and you can live without electricity.
I think you're.
Did you just say? Wait.
Ladies, I said I wouldn't have to work anymore, Tank.
Oh.
What the ladies are trying to tell you, Tank, is that electricity is not necessary. While we all enjoy the attributes that electricity can provide us,
sure,
it's not necessary.
Yeah. Did you know that 97% of linemen in this country are male?
Oh my gosh,
97%.
I never heard this stat before.
Are you?
I've heard this before, Tank.
No, I'm not a lineman. Not a lineman. I'm not a football player either. I'm not that kind of lineman.
Are you like their spokesperson?
No. I'm a lot of spokes, but I've represented a lot of people. So people from all different backgrounds, women included. But you guys seem to really like your woman's tools. Your women's tools are probably one of your more favorite possessions in some situations.
What are women's tools?
What are women's
washing machine, dishwasher, oven, a phone. Phone's a good woman tool. I see. The women tools are a lot of phones, Samsung iPhones, mostly iPhones.
I think, ladies, every week one of these guys makes me realize we should have never invented Kevlar for their asses. Because a few of them getting taken out in their warmongering ways might have humbled them a tad bit.
Did you invent the bulletproof vest as well?
Kevlar.
Invented Kevlar.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Right.
Kevlar, the bulletproof vest, dumbass.
No. It was just the fibers. It had nothing to do with an invention of an actual product. It was just the material, like the very basics of the material.
In history, who are the seamstresses?
Wait, I'm not here to argue about Kevlar. I mean, that's a great invention, but it gets conflated that you actually invented the bullet.
Is it the men? So yes, the women sew the garments, and yes, the women invented the Kevlar fiber that protected your silly asses.
Yeah, they're using woman tools to assemble our invention.
Diminish women's accomplishments. Like, well, it was just this part of it. Well, no, it was still significant because without that, you wouldn't have Kevlar. Kind of like with wire hopping. With wire hopping, if Hedy Lamarr didn't do that, then we would not have Wi-Fi. You guys love to diminish women's accomplishments when it comes to things that were invented. The dishwasher, you benefit from a fucking dishwasher too.
Yeah, I see in our household. The man loads the dishwasher and a boy unloads the dishwasher.
Hold on a second. So you are going to sit here and you're going to diminish women's contributions to society to make yourself feel better? Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing.
I just was wondering if you guys liked electricity. That was it. If you liked electricity.
Well, yeah, you know what? It's a nice convenience, but it's not necessary. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
it is. We couldn't be having this conversation, and you guys couldn't be preaching your stuff without electricity.
Have to talk to your fucking. That's fine, Tank. I wouldn't have to talk to your fucking ass then.
But you are, and you're doing this as a platform, and it uses 100% electricity.
No, what did we do, guys? What did we do before TikTok, you guys?
You weren't bitching about men. That was what you did. You weren't bitching about men, and you were just living a normal life. And you might have been searching for better men.
Sweetie, do you know that gossiping, men didn't like it when women gossip because that meant that we were talking about them, and they would have these horrible medieval looking contraptions to put in women's mouths when they found out that they were gossiping and talking and like spreading, what they considered rumors.
I think they make a board game.
Trish, my father-in-law
I think they make a game like that.
Shut up, Tank. My father-in-law is the biggest gossip in the world. If you don't want something to get out, or if you want something to get out that's a secret, you tell my father-in-law. He is the biggest gossip in the whole world.
Yep. But
I mean, think about my son-in-law too. Like he's got his eyes on the prize. Chelsea's at home with the baby, and she's in all the groups, and then all of a sudden he's in the groups too, and all of a sudden he'll text her and go, "Did you see blah 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 in the neighborhood?" She's like, "No. What are you talking about?" Well, he's like in Men in Black. He's got his eyes on the hot sheets all the time.
Well, back in the day when women would go and get together, they would talk about their experiences with their husbands. So like if a woman was being experiencing violence in the home, they could come together and solve the problem, offer help. But men didn't like that. So they would put metal things in their mouth so they couldn't talk.
I think there's a game like that now. It's fun. You put it in your mouth and you try to say certain words like banana or electricity, and then you try to guess it. Have you ever seen that game? Is that maybe where it started from?
Against a wall. I want to bang my head against the fucking wall with you guys. This is why you're not necessary.
So when we're making those Kevlar vests, they're using a woman tool to assemble them, right? And electricity.
Do you ever get bored of yourself?
I'm pretty full of myself, ma'am.
I'm getting bored of them.
I'm pretty full of myself, ma'am.
There's other people too waiting to talk.
Yeah, but those were really boring. Those were really boring. I had to sit through it. My ears are bleeding. It was so boring. I think I'm a little more entertaining.
You would prefer weak calves, okay?
Right.
Don't forget your leg. You forgot leg day for the last couple months.
Well, I'm walking around right now, man, exercising. I'm working on becoming a better man.
Tank, who
using
has
electricity.
Not provided any reason to why men are necessary. He's talked a lot about how much he loves electricity and how he can't live without it. Also, how he can't live without the men who provide said electricity.
I can't live without women. I couldn't live without the women in my life. I could not survive without the women in my life.
He's not a provider of oil or gasoline.
We're a good team.
He is not a provider of, what else did he say?
We're a team.
Plumbing.
Team men, women.
He is, however, a good spokesperson for all of those people who work in those fields.
Just humanity, basically humanity.
Cannot do any of those things that he needs other men to do for him. Right. But he'll be a good spokesperson for you, gentlemen. Anyway, Adrian.
So my recommendation is that you guys stay away from us men. You should just stay away from us, and we would all be better off, men and women.
Can I just point out something? Yeah. Tank, the fact that you said that you need women to survive is really telling on you and about how incompetent you are.
We're a good team. Men and women make a really good team in society. It's kind of how our biology works.
You're just incompetent. So, like, without
Yes,
a woman, they were like, you would have unalived at this point.
I might have, yeah, because I don't think after birth I could have survived until about 5. I needed to be fed.
I'm talking about as an adult.
Whoa.
We got some
Jerry,
weird
you got
echo.
a really bad echo.
But I'm talking as an adult. Like,
I could have made it to an adulthood without a woman.
You couldn't have. Well, I mean, I'm not talking as a child. I'm talking as an adult. You need a woman to survive.
But to become an adult, I have to be a child first, and without that process, I would have unalived. 100%.
Well, a lot of men would disagree with you, Tank. A lot of them think that women are horrible parents, and so therefore men should be the ones that are parenting.
It just sounds like you just know crappy men, or you've generated crappy men.
Not in my personal life. It's just the men that.
You're just making shit up then.
Oh no, I'm not making shit up. If you stick around, you will hear men say that women make horrible mothers, that we're horrible and abusive, and that men are better. So.
Really?
I don't know why you guys seem to think that we are necessary to
Did you guys brainwash these men in like your gender studies classes in college recently? Because that's not any world I ever grew up in or know anybody. I've never had that conversation, and I have a lot.
I didn't take any gender study classes in college, but I did go to an all-women's college.
Okay. Was that more just like you were afraid of grape, or it was just a really good school, or you had daddy issues?
It was a good school, and they had a great program for me.
Cool. Can I talk to Tank for a second?
Absolutely,
sure.
Ma'am.
Tank, what's your first name?
My name is Steve, ma'am.
Okay, Steve. Why are men necessary?
Electricity.
Okay. Do you provide electricity?
No.
So you're not necessary.
Well,
do you see how ridiculous?
Very low voltage amounts. I can generate low voltage.
Do you see how ridiculous your statement is, Steve?
No, I think it's pretty factual, logical, and it has a lot of reason.
How can your statement be logical in the slightest if you say men are necessary because electricity?
Yeah.
But Steve, a man, does not provide electricity. So therefore, Steve is unnecessary.
Yeah, so we're kind of all this, like, we're called a team in society. So I do one thing good and somebody else does one thing good. But 97% of men make electricity or are the linemen, like they're doing that really heavy lifting of power. And then, everybody bitches on Facebook when their power goes out after a storm. And it's usually women that bitch about it. They're like, I can't get on my Facebook right now. What am I going to do?
Credit for other people around you?
No, we're a team. No, we're mutual in society. It sounds like
you're taking credit for other men's contributions to society, and that you believe that you should also be viewed as necessary because other men make the world a better place, but Steve just lives in it.
Yeah, so that goes back to your guys' Kevlar example. Why'd you bring that up? You seem to be like, I want to own the Kevlar invention because a woman did it. Look at me, I'm a woman, hear me roar.
That was specifically because you brought up that men are electricians.
No, linemen, mostly linemen.
When you talk about this, and then the fact that when we brought up Kevlar, you had to diminish it down. You had to break it down, which I don't believe you actually knew anything about Kevlar or its origin story.
No, it's a common cult talking point.
Started having these conversations with women on TikTok.
Correct.
So you had to look up. It bothered you so much that a woman
had to learn.
Contributed something so important to society that you had to go look up ways to diminish that. Do you not feel embarrassed, Steve, when you open your mouth?
No, I had to learn it. I didn't know anything about it, like that origins of it. So I went and learned. And I thought that's what we're supposed to do, is become better men and educate ourselves. So I educated myself because it's a common cult talking point about Kevlar. You
are a better man, much less a good man.
Are we in a cult now, you guys?
I'm just woefully more educated than you, ma'am. I'm way more educated than you.
Tank, who is our leader?
Are you?
If we're in a cult, who's our leader?
The media, basically.
I didn't realize that giving facts was a cult tactic.
Well, it wasn't a fact. Okay. That's the thing. That's why I had to go look it up.
It is a fact that Kevlar was invented by a woman. That is a fact. So I don't know why that is.
You didn't listen to what I said about it, though.
Talking point. You said
but there's more to that women like to use. And honestly, I didn't come here to talk about Kevlar.
Quit over-talking Trish and Kaylee.
I think Steve has had enough today. I think
so
he can go find attention somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
You just... Right. It's not going the way you thought. So I totally
No,
understand.
you're just really
I
boring.
appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy your electricity. I hope you enjoy your electricity today.
Including myself.
Right.
Than the rest.
I hope you enjoy your electricity.
Including myself. But have not provided any examples to show me that you're educated at all. So boring.
I just want to know, does he know what a cult is and how it works? And I'm pretty sure spouting off facts about inventions that women have done is not cultish. Great. But I want to know who my leader is if I'm in a cult. Do you know, Kaylee?
She looks like a baddie, doesn't she?
Yeah, is that our cult leader?
It's the Democrat Party, ma'am.
Wait, let's see here.
From this perspective, it just looked like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh.
It's the Democrat
Party.
Oh,
It kind of did, Kaylee. Oh, I love that.
it does kind of look like Mrs. Is that our cult leader?
Yeah,
Must be.
apparently.
Yep, that's our cult leader.
Cool.
That's not a
hail.
bulletproof vest, though.
What's her name?
That's just the science, which is cool.
Stephanie Kwolek. Kwolek. Like, it was first used for Nomex, right? But, I mean, what Allie said. And then also, firefighters really enjoy Kevlar, Nomex. So, thanks, Stephanie.
Thanks, Stephanie. All hail Stephanie, our
W,
fearless
Stephanie.
cult leader.